What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? Has it felt like it's been a very long time? It has been. We've been on a hiatus for the summer. Kind of. We didn't do any live shows anyway. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the world, it is time. It is time. That's right. It is time for a brand new season of Sports Frenzy, Season 13. Episode number 1. 13 years strong this year, folks. Woohoo! Ready to go, nation. And we raise our glasses of whatever you're drinking. Tonight, for me, it's Milo's Lemonade. To 13 seasons. Episode 1 of 13. We are back in action. A toast. It's great to be back. I hope everybody's had a wonderful, wonderful summer. Ours was pretty good. It was a pretty good summer. Good summer indeed. This time of the year for me is kind of mixed reviews because it's like I don't like seeing summer come to an end. But with this ending of summer comes football season. Woohoo! Yeah, we're back in action. Football all the way, baby. And you may have noticed Coach Cole the beard is getting longer. The hair is getting longer again. I'm digging it. But it's long-haired, long-bearded coach this season. Yep. I'm continuing to grow it out, and this is what we've got so far. So it's more pullable by some students. But anyway, it is great to be back. I am glad to have every one of you back with us again this season. Continuing to enjoy all around Lenawee County and beyond. Welcome back to all our classes. Welcome back, Hudson. I'm glad you can join us again this year. Looks like hopefully the Hillsdale ISD is back involved again this year. My friend Trisha out there doing things on her end. We're still sending the sports out that way. So yes, Lenawee County and Hillsdale County representing Sports Frenzy. Woohoo! So things we're looking at this year. What I might do is kind of break down the show into two portions this season. And we've done this before in the past, and it's worked for some and others it doesn't work for. I'll go over some things. I'll bring up some stuff maybe in the beginning right here, like when I'm talking for our sports news and things like that. But for the most part, I'm going to save that for another portion of the show that we break down. We'll save this part for mostly the picks, where you guys get to see all the games, and we'll break them down for you, what's on the sheets this week. We'll go over those games, and then we will make our picks accordingly. And then what I probably will do is end that part for those who don't have the time to watch more sports stuff. And then we will come back with another show, and it will be Sports Frenzy, the Sports Talk edition, where I go over some more of the things that we cover on the actual Facebook page and our Twitter feeds and things like that. So kind of how we'll do it a little bit. But I will talk about certain things. Like, for example, we'll just throw a little bit out there right now at the beginning of the show. What do you guys, how you feeling about the Detroit Lions this year? Did anybody watch them on Hard Knocks? If you have is it HBO Max? Yeah. I think it's on Max. No, I can't remember. It's anyway, one of those. I think it's HBO Max. I could be wrong about that. But Hard Knocks has featured the Detroit Lions this year. Now, I really liked them on here. I really like this show. I thought it was pretty cool. Getting to know the team a little bit more and getting to know the players a little bit more. The coaching staff it's kind of cool to see all that. Then so that gave me kind of high hopes for the Lions this year. Made me like really pumped up, thinking, "Oh man, the Lions are putting together a pretty good team this year." And we got Hutchinson, and he's fired up and ready to go. And then we got to the third preseason football game, and the Lions just looked absolutely horrible. And then I thought to myself, oh gosh, please don't cut the wrong guys and keep the wrong guys and cut the right guys. I can't take it again. I can't take another year of that. Anyway, this week is the NFL kickoff, so that is on the sheet. So the scores will be reflecting that as 0-0 on things. But anyway, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, Paulson's Room and Adrian. Welcome back just all our groups that are joining us this time around, and maybe some newbies. Who knows? We might have some new groups joining us as well. But anyway, shall we go ahead and get started? It is high school football action. As always, to begin with, high school football action is back. And we are in, let me see here. It is week number 3 already, believe it or not. Sports Frenzy officially didn't start until after the first 2 weeks. So, yes, it is week 3 of high school football already. And let's jump into this week's games. All right. We have the Ypsilanti Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have 0 wins and 2 losses. They are traveling to Adrian. Do we have some Adrian fans out there? How about those Adrian Maples, baby? It's the first game. Well, not the first game. First game of Sports Frenzy. Adrian Maples. They are 1-1 on the season right now. And they are the home team this week. All right, Paulson's Room. Let's hear you loud and proud over there for the first time of the season for your Adrian Maples. Come on, get loud over there. Let's hear it. Get loud. Woo, woo. Loud, woo, woo. Come on now, loud, woo. You can do better than that. Let's hear it for Adrian. That was really quiet. I bet you guys have been working on your quiet voices in the classroom lately, haven't you? But you know what? This is the moment to shine. Those football players in the hallway that you guys represent, they want to hear you cheering for them, okay? So let's give them one huge, loud cheer. Come on, Paulson's Room. I know you can do this. Get loud for your Adrian Maples. I can't hear you. A little bit louder. A little bit louder. Raise the roof. Woohoo. All right. With that being said, I'm going to go with the Adrian Maples this week for the win at home. All right. Next up, we have the Hanover Horton Comets. The Comets have 1 win and 1 loss. And they are traveling to and playing against the 1 win and 1 loss Madison Panthers. This is in Panther country this week. I did forget to mention all these games, unless I have them otherwise marked, are Friday night kickoffs at 7 p.m. Oops, hold on. We got that right here to show you guys. Yes, we do have time logos for you guys to look at again this season as well. There are 7 p.m. kickoffs for all our Friday night games. However, hold the press on this one. As I say that, according to the schedule, this is a Saturday game. Also, I decided because both teams have a one-on-one record, this looks like it could be one of a good high school football game this week. So I made it your first 3-point bonus game. And you know what comes with that, right, guys? It's your first three-point bonus game. It's your first three-point bonus game. It's your first 3-point bonus game. Yes, it is your first 3-point bonus game. Now, it turns out this is a Saturday game. Now, on the sheet, on Max Preps, it says this is a 7 o'clock game on a Saturday. I have a hard time buying that. So watch out for this to be an earlier played game. In fact, I could see this being a 2 or 3 o'clock game, probably, if not even earlier. But according to Max Preps, it says it's a 7 o'clock game. I don't know why you'd have a 7 o'clock game on a Saturday, but maybe there's something else going on in Addison. My first 3-point bonus game of the year, I'm going with the Addison Panthers, and the Panther country would be proud of me this time around and won't be mad at me the first week of Sports Frenzy. All right. Our third game of the week. We have the Dundee Vikings. The Vikings are undefeated. They have 2 wins and 0 losses. And they are traveling to and playing against the Blissfield Royals. The Royals have 1 win and 1 loss. Now, Blissfield Royals, I gotta give them credit. Well, not credit. What I'm giving here, going towards here is so. Julie Mapstone's son plays for the younger team and is a Blissfield Royal, and he's a football player these days. So, because of Harrison's a cool dude, and I like him a lot. I'm going to be supporting the Blissfield Royals for the victory this season. Well, for this game. And I'll try and support them all through the season. We'll see who they play. Okay. Next up, we have they're pretty darn good. This is 8-man football action. And we have the North Point Christian Mustangs. Now, they have 2 wins and 0 losses. And they are traveling to play against The Britton Deerfield Patriots. The Patriots, they have 1 win and 1 loss this season. And this is season number 2 for them, I think, as far as 8-man football goes. And they weren't too bad last season. So even though they're playing a 2-0 team, I'm going with BD for the victory. Next up, we have the Ida Blue Streaks. The Blue Streaks have 0 wins and 2 losses. And they are traveling to and playing against one of my all-time favorite teams. We're talking about the Clinton Red Wolves. The Red Wolves are undefeated so far. They have 2 wins and 0 losses. I have family in Clinton. I have up-and-coming probably players on the at least basketball season, I think. So I am a Clinton Red Wolf through and through. Go Red Wolves. All right. Our next game. We have the Onstead Wildcats. The Onstead Wildcats are 1 win and 0 losses. 1 win and 1 loss. Many of you may remember that we, at one time, the Frenzy was shot in Onstead as we lived there for a while. So I actually shot the show out of Onstead. So we used to be a little more supportive of Onstead schools. However, that is not the case in this game. Sorry, Onstead. As they are traveling to and playing against the Columbia Central Golden Eagles. Now, the Golden Eagles this season have a new coach, but they did keep on Coach Ron. So Ron is still coaching with them. And I still have the status of an honorary member of the team. I just want to give a huge shout out to the Columbia Central Golden Eagles for just making me feel it's awesome to have you guys just think of me enough that they give me a t-shirt. And I still have my hat from a couple of seasons back that I love. It's one of the coolest ball caps that I have in my collection. It's just such a well done cap. And I got a new shirt this season. So thank you so much. Shout out to all the team members for Columbia Central. And I thank you guys for making me an honorary member of the team. And, you know, just for the record, you guys are pretty much the only team that has 100% embraced me and brought me in and made me a member. So I really appreciate that. I always have love and respect for you guys, and I'll always support you guys. So the Columbia Central Golden Eagles are struggling right now. They have 0 wins and 3 losses, but this is the week they get it done. They will get a victory. It is on their turf at home. Columbia Central Golden Eagles, baby. Go Golden Eagles, go. All right. Next up, we have this school in Hudson. Anybody familiar with that one? The Hudson Tigers? Is there a classroom under a teacher by the name of Logan, who is in Hudson. Also, a shout out to my Hudson sideline reporter, Rich Hollowell, who's been keeping us up to date on all things Hudson football, as usual. He's a longtime brother of mine, and we go way back to the Addison Panther days. But he is when we did the Panther News Network together, our very first sports show ever together. And now he is my sideline reporter for, well, not just my sideline reporter, but he's a sideline reporter for the Hudson Tigers and gives us all reports. But with that being said, the Hudson Tigers coming off a comeback last week for their second win. They are 2 wins and 0 losses. But it looks like they're on the road this week. They are traveling to Hillsdale to play the Hornets. The Hornets have 1 win and 1 loss. All right, Hudson. It is the first, well, maybe it's not the first. Yeah, it is the first time this season, on Sports Frenzy anyway, that you guys, I need to hear you loud and proud over in Hudson. Let's hear it for your Hudson Tigers. I can't hear you. Let's go, Hudson. Come on, Hudson. You can cheer louder than that. Logan, are you standing on your desk? Are you raising your fists up in the air, cheering for your team? Are you guys singing your song, the Spirit song for Hudson? Because I'd like to hear that. I don't know what the Hudson Spirit song is. So you guys will have to sing it for me again this season, because I don't think we did it last season. But anyway, let's go, Hudson. Let's go, Hudson. Let's go, Hudson. Come on, Tigers, fire it up and get another victory this week in Hillsdale. I'm going with the Hudson Tigers. Hudson, you better got loud over there. I know they probably teach you to use your quiet voices over in Hudson as well. But when you're cheering for your football team, you got to cheer really loud. Woohoo! All right. Our next game, we have the Madison Trojans. I believe Madison jumped ship. Didn't they change? I believe they changed where they're playing this season. Not their football field. They redid. Is looking real nice. I haven't been up there yet, but I've heard some nice things about it. But yeah, I believe they're playing in a different league is what I was looking for this season. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think they are. So they are traveling to and playing against the North Central Eagles. The North Central Eagles have 1 win and 1 loss. This is an away game for the Madison Trojans. The Eagles have the home field advantage here. Madison is 0-2 in their new league. Now, I should root for Madison, being that technically where my home is located, even though it's an Adrian address. What is that? Adrian address, but is technically Madison School District. Sorry, a little distracted by the construction going on outside my door and window here. They're repairing the roads, so you might hear some occasional horns honking and some tearing up and grinding of the roads. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and stay local. I'm going to go with the Madison Trojans. Hopefully they can get a victory this week. We'll see what happens. All right. Next up, this is also, I believe Morenci went to 8-man football action as well, if I remember correctly. This is the Concord Yellow Jackets. Yes, their logo looks very similar to the Hillsdale Hornets, but it is the Concord Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets have 1 win and 1 loss. And they are traveling to and playing against the Morenci Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are 0 wins, 2 losses. And this is a Saturday game. Yep, they're playing Saturday according to my schedule. So, I don't know. It says the kickoff time 7 p.m. I'm thinking this could be an earlier game too. Not 100% sure about that either, but hey, maybe. So yes, we have the Bulldogs, Morenci Bulldogs moving over to 8-man football, and it does not appear to be agreeing with them very good so far. But hey, I'm being optimistic for the local teams this year at this point, at the first part of the season. And because, it's Lenawee County, one of our teams, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to go with the Morenci Bulldogs to get their first win in 8-man action as they have a home game. Showing some love for the Morenci Bulldogs. All right. Next up, this is also 8-man football action. We have the Lenawee Christian Cougars. They are, I believe, the defending champs. 2 wins, 0 losses. And they are traveling to and playing against the Pittsford Wildcats. This is also a 2-win and 0-loss game. I almost made this a 3-point bonus game because it has the worthiness of being a 3-point bonus game. However, I didn't want to do 2 high school games so close to each other. So I decided not to do this one. And thinking back now, if I would have been thinking about it, this probably should have got the 3-point bonus game over the Addison Panthers game. But hey, I already did it, and that might anger some Panther fans that I just said that. Anyway, this is a Saturday game as well, and this one says it's 7 o'clock also. So I don't know. They just put down – I don't know if they just follow that time because I'm not sure. They could all really be being played at 7 o'clock. But on a Saturday, that kind of surprises me, and I would be really surprised if it turns out to be true. Anyway – my good friend Melissa Morton, her son plays for the for Lenawee Christian. I'm going Lenawee Christian for the win. All right, we got one more high school football game for you guys this week, and it is the Centerville Bulldogs. The Centerville Bulldogs have 1 win and 1 loss. And they are traveling to and playing against the Sand Creek Aggies. The Aggies have 1 win and 1 loss. Now, this says, according to the sheets, I'm Max Prep, This says this game is a Saturday game as well. Let me check this out real quick for you guys. Just to double check things. Sometimes, I don't know. Football. Just do a double check here. So, yeah, they still have this as a Saturday game, and they have it listed as 7 o'clock. So, I guess it's a Saturday game. Not sure why, but hey. So, Sand Creek Aggies, they have 1 win and 1 loss. Now, my buddy Dan from the Hope Community Center and one-time co-host of Sports Frenzy, he is the stats keeper over there for Sand Creek, which makes him an Aggie. So I got to go with Sand Creek Aggies because I know several Aggies. One being Mr. Coach Boring for the JV girls basketball team. Shout out to him. Sand Creek Aggies for the win. All right. We are moving into our college football season action. No, you're not. I have one more game. One more high school team that I forgot about. Sorry. Just one little mix-up that I forgot here. I forgot the Tecomseh Indians. The Tecomseh Indians are off to a really good start this season. They are 2-0. 2 wins, 0 losses. They're on the road this week. They're playing the Pickney Pirates, who have 1 win and 1 loss. Tecomseh Indians doing really good so far this season, and I don't see this ending in Pickney. I got to go with the Tecomseh Indians for the victory. All right, now we can move on to some college football action. And this is week number 2 for college football. And we're starting off with some of our local teams. Looking on the sheets this week, Siena Heights was not playing, so has a week off already and is not on the schedule. So that's why they're not on here this week. No biasness there. They just didn't have a game. So we have the Adrian Bulldogs. Adrian Bulldogs. They are 0-1 on the season so far. And I've already lost one of my logos. Wouldn't be the season without losing a logo, right? So, let's do this. They're playing Hanover College. Hanover College has 0 wins and 1 loss. This is a Saturday kickoff at 1 p.m. And this game is going to be on their YouTube page. You can go to the Adrian Bulldogs YouTube page. I put the link in the sheets for you guys. You can go there, and that will be where you can watch this game live if you're not able to attend it in person. But it is in Adrian this week if you want to go out there and see them play. 1 p.m. kickoff. And I am going with the Adrian Bulldogs for the victory. All right, next up, we have the Walsh Cavaliers. The Walsh Cavaliers have 0 wins and 1 loss. And they are traveling to and playing against the Hillsdale Chargers. The Chargers have 1 win and 0 losses. This game is not televised, but it is a 7 p.m. kickoff on Saturday. So if you go out, if Hillsdale, go out to Hillsdale and probably get a ticket and get in. I've got the Hillsdale Chargers for the victory. Up next. And I just updated the rankings for everyone. The AP polls are out. New AP polls are out. And they had changed our games a little bit. If I sent you out sheets early, it might not reflect the new polls. If I didn't, and I get ready to send them out to you now, that will have the new updated AP polls on there. But we have the number 1 ranked Alabama Crimson Tide for Bama Buer. The Tide have 1 win, 0 losses. And so for Bama Buer, we give a shout out and say, roll Tide, roll, as they travel to Texas to play the Texas Longhorns. The Longhorns are 1 win and 0 losses. Also, kickoff for this game is Saturday, 12 p.m. And this one is going to be on. I got to go with Bama for Bama Buer. Roll Tide, roll. All right, next up. We have the Akron Zips. The Akron Zips, they have 1 win and 0 losses. They are traveling to and playing the 11th ranked, the East Lansing Burning Couches, a.k.a. the Sparties. The Burning Couches have 1 win and 0 losses. Kickoff for this game is 4 p.m. 4 p.m. kickoff, and you can watch it on the BTN network. The lesser of the 2 evils, and I'm being kind here. I'll go with the East Lansing Burning Couches this week. Because win, lose, or draw, it's in Lansing, and you know it'll be the return of Burning Couches. All right, next up, we have the Western Michigan Broncos. Western Michigan Broncos, they have 1 loss under their belt because they played the East Lansing Burning Couches, but they look really good this season, and they were looking really good against the Burning Couches. So they have 0 wins and 1 loss, and they are traveling to and playing against the Ball State Cardinals, who also have 0 wins and 1 loss. Kickoff for this game is 2:30. And this one is maybe on ESPN Plus. You might be able to go to ESPN Plus and pull up some of these MAC games. I believe they can come back this week. I'm going with the Western Michigan Broncos for the victory. All right, next up. Huh. So I grabbed the wrong logo, but that's okay because this one will still work for this one. The Eastern Michigan Eagles, EMU, has 1 win and 0 losses under their belt. They are traveling to and playing against the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. The Cajuns, they are red hot, excuse the expression. They have 1 win and 0 losses. Kickoff for this game, 7 p.m. Saturday. And this one might be on ESPN Plus as well. And you guys know who I got. I've got the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Go, Eagles. All right. Okay, it's finally time. That's right. We're getting we're getting a little ahead of ourselves here. Let me do this real quick. We have Hawaii, and I didn't have their logo, so I got it on my phone. We got Hawaii. Hawaii has 0 wins and 1 loss. And they are traveling to and playing against the world's greatest college team. That's right, folks. I'm talking about the 4th ranked, the mighty Michigan Wolverines. Oh, yeah. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines. Hail to the Michigan. Hail, hail Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go Blue, because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Woohoo! Michigan, go Blue. They have 1 win. Go Blue. 0 losses. Go Blue. This is a 8 p.m. game. Go Blue. On the Big Ten Network. Go Blue. I've got to go with the world's greatest college. I'm talking about the Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Go Blue. Why? One more time, you say? Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. Go Blue. Go, go, go Blue. Go Blue. All right. That brings us to our NFL action of the week. Week 1 for the NFL. And our first game will be the Philadelphia Eagles. They have 0 wins, 0 losses going into this season so far. I didn't count the preseason records, so I can't tell you how they did preseason. But they're traveling to and playing against your Detroit Lions. The Lions have 0 wins and 0 losses. The hype is on this year, folks. Do you believe in your Detroit Lions? Will it be the same old Lions, as a lot of people like to say? Sorry, Jeff, had to throw that out there early. Or will we see an amazing Lions team this year step up their game, get better, show improvements? We watched them on Hard Knocks. Are you ready for some Lions football? Are you ready for Hutchinson to tear up some people? I am. I'm buying into the hype right now, kind of, maybe, for first game. I got me a Hutchinson shirt. I am hoping, oh my gosh, I would love to see the Detroit Lions have a great season. We'll see. We'll see. That's all I can say about it. This is a 1 p.m. kickoff. This will be on Fox. I believe it's on Fox. And it is also, because I'm buying into the hype right now, we made this your didn't. Yes, your didn't. It's your 3 points. 3 points. It's your second 3-point bonus game. Woohoo! And I am going with the Detroit Lions to get a victory. Don't let me down, Lions. Don't disappoint me, Lions. All right. One other football game we have for you this week is game number 2. This is also a televised game. My other favorite team, the Kansas City Chiefs. They have 0 wins, 0 losses. They're going to be on the road traveling to and playing against the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals, of course, have 0 wins, 0 losses. Kickoff for this game is 4:30 kickoff, and this will be on Fox as well. So this is the game that should be on after the Lions. So if you like Kansas City, you won't even have to turn the channel. And that's kind of where I'm at. I won't even have to turn the channel. I'll just continue watching my Kansas City Chiefs in action. And, of course, with me saying that already, you guys already know who I'm going with. I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. All right. We still have, for some of you, that'll be the ending part of the show. But for the rest of you that likes to follow, I know my Hevlin gang doesn't really do much with the NASCAR, but that's all right. for those who do NASCAR, you'll see the new NASCAR sheets. Basically, what I did is I drew up where the standings are right now. I took the top 20 guys, and I put them on here and the points they have currently going into this week's race. So, point-wise, I might have to change that, or I might just take the points off after this week. We'll see. Anyway, so that's your new sheets for the drivers. I put pictures with them for you guys. Let me see. I didn't even see where the race is this week. Siri, where's the NASCAR race at this week? Siri, where's the NASCAR race at this week?
The 2022 Hollywood Casino 400 will be held at Kansas Speedway in Kansas City, Kansas on Sunday, the 11th of September.
All right. So it is on at 3 p.m. It is a 267-lap race. And you can see some of the top guys on there. I'm still going with my dude, Kyle Busch. And so that's where we are with NASCAR this week. And that is all we have for Sports Frenzy, the picks part of the show. So again, that's it for that part of the show this week, guys. Some good games. We'll get them on there, get them going, and see how they go this week, how our teams do this week. And if you want more information, you can always go to the Sports Frenzy Facebook page. If you're not a member of that yet, why not? You can find it on Facebook, and I approve you for it real quick. Like, we're also on Twitter. Twitter also has my dork side where I do a little bit of my that's got all my other favorite things like movies and music and things like that. But I do post. It is the Sports Frenzy page, and I do post all things sports on there as well. But that's kind of like my other lifeline where I talk a lot of stuff. We have the YouTube page that is Coach Cole Sports Frenzy 1, where you can rewatch these videos anytime you want to, especially if you don't have us on the if you're not on the Facebook page. Why not? And let's see, we have Instagram. We're on the Instagram. And we have a TikTok, but I haven't done anything with it. So it's just say we have TikTok, basically. Anyway, so that's going to be it for the picks part of the show. You can, I hopefully will have it done and sent out with the videos for you guys as well. The talk version of Sports Frenzy, where we'll go over what's going on our Facebook page, news, breaking news, anything like that that's out there. So you're more than welcome to join in for that if you can. If you can't, that's fine too. You can always watch it later on one I told you about. That's no problem either. All right. I'm the coach. Everybody have a wonderful and blessed weekend full of football, baby. And I hear it's supposed to be a rainy weekend, so good time to just sit back, kick back, and watch a lot of football. Not watch the weather will change completely before then. Anyway, I'm the coach. Be blessed, everyone, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Take care, everybody.